Šodien es biju workshopā, kur bija Pīters no Anglijas, tā kā vadīja, kas ir tāds dzejas slama cilvēks. Es iepriekš viņu nezināju, bet man likās ļoti foršs workshops tādā ziņā, ka viņš strādāja, viņš bija par to, kas Latvijā nedaudz pietrūkst, teiksim, dzejas slamā un tādās lietās, ka tieši performance, ka cilvēki tā kā nevis vienkārši nolasa to pantiņu, bet kaut kā dara to ar performance. Un viņš to mums mēģināja arī pāris vingrinājumus, cik pusotrā stundā var pastāstīt. Workshopā bija dažādi vingrinājumi saistīti ar to, lai, teiksim, cilvēki nedaudz atbrīvotos saistībā ar to, kādai jābūt stājai, teiksim, kad iet uz skatuves. Saistībā ar vingrinājumu bija ar, teiksim, balss skaļumu, intonācijām, arī fiziskiem vingrinājumiem. Teiksim, mums Pīters uzsver to, ka vajag pirms uzstāšanās obligāti iesildīties, tā kā iesildīt ķermeni. Viņš mums parādīja pāris metodas, kā viņš pats iesildās pirms uzstāšanās.
Hi, my name is Lauma, and I just had the wonderful opportunity to take part in Pete's workshop, which was about performance poetry. And what I can say now is that I really feel inspired. I do not consider myself as a poet. I'm more like a lyric writer, a musician, and I write lyrics for my songs, both in Latvian and in English. But after Pete's performance, I think that I would like to go deeply into that as well. And the basic and main idea of the workshop was that when you do your poetry, you do it for the people, so they really feel it and they really understand it. So when you do it, it's not only the words are important, but the message is important and how you deliver it straight to the people who are listening to you.
Es ar pieredzi šajā te pasākumā ar Pītu bija ļoti interesanti, tāpēc, ka tā neko es vēl nebiju pirms tam pieredzējis. Kāpēc tieši interesanti un kaut kas jauns priekš manis tādēļ, kad man patīk viņa teikums, tev ir jāatver sevi, arī baidoties, ka tev var ievainot. Un caur tādu veidu tu sevi atklāji, zinot, ka tev var ievainot, tev jāizstās muļķīgi savā priekšā, citu priekšā un jādara lietas, kuras parasti cilvēkos nedari. Un tas man likās pats interesantākais. Tāds veids, kā šādā veidā iemācīties kaut ko jaunu un iemācīties sevi atvērt. Un tas uzreiz palīdz priekšnesumos, ka tu ej un lasi dzēju, jo dzēļa jau ir visdziļākā tevis būtība, kas tiek tapusi kaut kādā stūrītī vienam pašam esot, tad bēgšņi jālasa ir visu priekšā. un tādā veidā, jā, tas man likās, tas viņa galvenais tā. Tas man vadmotīvs.
Esmu piedalījusies dzejas slamos, un būtiskākais, ko es meklēju šajās meistarklasēs, ir kā pasniegt dzeju, lai auditorijai tas būtu interesanti. Un, ja Pīta meistarklases bija vairāk vērstas uz enerģiju un skaļumu un žestiem un to izmantošanu dzejā, tad Hollie vairāk pievēršās iedvesmai un tādam pieklusinājumam. Manuprāt, Latvijā pasniegšanas kultūra ir tas, pie kā mēs neesam pieraduši. Un varbūt tas ir tāpēc, ka mūsu izglītības sistēma līdz šim nav bijusi uz to orientēta. Un arī mūsu pašmāju dzejnieki ar visu savu lielisko dzeju, ko mēs tā mīlam, bet tomēr arī bieži vien no viņiem nevar mācīties šo performanci. Tāpēc ir ļoti būtiski, ka cilvēki, kuru kultūrās tas jau ir kļuvis par tradīciju un ir pietiekami attīstīts, to var vēstīt mums, un mēs no tā varam mācīties.
The politicians are here, speaking in code, so no one will know what they hear. From Britain to China, the murky men meet.
So we've just done a workshop here with about 25 Latvian workshop participants, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been very beautiful. We had lots of fun, and we worked on performance stuff, the performance side of the poetry, and people really enjoyed it. And I think there's a thirst in this country for this art form. It's growing. It's in ascendancy. There's a lot of talent in Latvia, as there is everywhere. As soon as you start doing performance poetry, people start coming out of the woodworks and say, I have some poems, I write as well. And then, they find their voice on stages, and that's a beautiful thing and a very important thing for a population to have spaces where they can come together and have moments of collective empathy and give and receive opinions and thoughts and emotions is incredibly important in a world which is becoming more televisualized, more digitalized, more mediated. People are being separated from each other by computers and consoles and televisions. And when we come together in spoken word nights, we can have human to human, peer to peer, equal to equal contact. And this is essential for a healthy democracy, I think. Explored the sonic and the percussive qualities of language and the physical aspects of performance, because English wasn't the first language, so I didn't really want to focus on writing exercises, partly because I wouldn't be able to understand what they were writing.
Tas bija ļoti liels atklājums man, un es domāju, arī daudziem tas būs. Tāpēc es jau esmu sarunājis visus savus draugus. Varētu būt ieinteresēti, kur arī neko tādu nezināju.
The fist-sized weapon inside of my chest is thumping and beating, beating and thumping, sending vibrations of life bouncing through me, thumping and beating, beating and thumping. Boom, kata, boom, ka, boom, kata, boom, ka, boom, ka.
It was one of my favourite parts of actually being here. It was really, really, really enjoyable, and especially working with the Temp, because we both did completely opposite things. Like, he taught everybody how to use their body and how to use the stage, and I kind of went the opposite way and taught people how to use silence and intimacy in their performance. And all the poets were amazing, and they were such a diverse group that wanted to come. There were some rappers, there were some classical poets, some that had never done it before, some spoken word slammers. It was brilliant. It was really one of the best workshops I've done, and one of the best workshops I've been to. I think that it seems like the British Council are doing a really good job to promote spoken words and slam poetry in Latvia. I've been to Riga and Daugavpils, and they've been amazing. It's been great. They've had a bigger turnout than some of the slams in England, and it's been going for 10 years there, and everyone's very enthusiastic. It's different. There's different rules, and some things like the judges giving feedback doesn't happen in England, but it's quite nice to see that happening, and it would be lovely to be more involved in kind of helping to develop it and have maybe some Latvians coming over to Britain to see how we do it and coming back at some point in the future, maybe, if that's possible.
Man ļoti patika tas, kad piedalījās abi britu dzejnieki, un mēs vienkārši varējām skatus salīdzināt, kā slamo briti, kā slamo krievi, kā slamo latvieši. Man likās baigi forši, kad nav tā, ka viņi ir kaut kas īpašs, bet ka visi stāv, kad visi iziet uz vienu skatus, un tu vari vērtēt droši. Tiešām no sirds, kas tev patīk, ir jāturpina tas, kas ir sākts, un nevar padoties.
To the end, a shell of a building shot through with knotweed, where busy roots overgrow like poetry, interrupting sound systems and blare stare inappropriately. Welcome to the end. Environmental health is smashing down the door. Environmental health is smashing down the door. And the last jizz of ancient resin is bird propelling a flag-stained tin into space. A last desperate bid to escape. Welcome to the end. A circus balancing on the chin of an endangered primate, clapped on by other endangered primates. A drum roll to a crashing finale. Welcome to the end.
As you chat about corrections, you're plucking cuts and lasers, briefcase stuffed with time relapses, scalpel lid erasers. I'll take up your red pen to my cheek and mark 2 stripes on either side. A naked, painted warrior could be a sore sight for eyes, cause I'm ready for your battles now. My body's felt the worst. No scalpel cut intense as that last damn push of birth, and I have seen with awed amazement what this body brave can do, and now I'm marked like tribal tattoos with the tails my flesh went through. But these lines that mark my saggy stomach, they mark me like gold.